opportunity to through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
23.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. The throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hey.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Drive will start on the ground, and they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 1st down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 6-2 is in fact our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll stay on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Now a give up the middle, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the ground, a 1st down run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Ready! Street! Ready!
Up the middle they go. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, run!
Lawrence now. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
First down, it is Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
It's first down, and they'll run. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13.
Let's go.
They'll go with Williams. It'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Tyron Williams. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now it's York for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Slot man in motion right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Red on red.
They run over center with Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. Long.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he gets that to Hardman. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with. Not able to pick up a single 1st down, so give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the incline. He's got it. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Take down. Touchdown, Cleveland.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Lawrence gonna send it downfield toward Knox. Pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Lawrence. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yard. On that one.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here we go. Side deep the ball. Move it.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
It's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll go left side here and complete this one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Give on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This a 57-yard attempt. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
Go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. The Browns going to use the 1st of their timeouts here. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Lawrence. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Lawrence. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Hey, go, go!
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's got that complete to Knox. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. The throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Pick up there, a big yards. It's a Browns first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground. And
that's third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Red 23.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns will take over here just past the 30.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Go!
They'll look to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ready, ready. Hey, Lion. Here we go.
On the give, it's Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. It's another run here for Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. answer kick here for Cade York. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Stick with him again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He'll try to run for it.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on third down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the first down.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther Street. Panther Street. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Comeback route, and he's got it.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Browns first down. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. His throw, a good one. It's caught. And downs, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
Hey, check that. Street. Set.
Dell motioning over.
Go.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
On the ready. Here's the 24.
On first down, Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
It's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go, check. Set, go. Ready.
They'll stick to the ground. Here's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Back to throw. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. Here's a second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Steelers.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Here we go, sir.
To throw is Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Red 23.
On the ground, Williams. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Hey, Lion. Here we go, sir.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to win the game. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This one he's got to have. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Go, Reed. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Third and long.
Here we go. Set. Hey, smash, Bronco. Set, go.
He'll drop to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's first and 10.
Hey, hey, hey.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On the jump. Shut up. You can score on these guys. 60 Bison, 60 by Panther Street. Panther Street.
Now faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Talk 70, talk 70.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This is caught downfield. It's down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after his short pickup. It's at 27. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9. Is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This kick is good. He got it.